ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर हो परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण हे आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन
Verenyam Bhargo Devasya, sip the water. Sri Krishnaya, Sri Govindaya, Om Sri Narayanaya, wash hand. Amritopastaranamasi, Amrita Pidhanamasi, wash hands. Amritopastaranamasi, Amrita Pidhanamasi, sip the water. Drink, drink. Govindaya, Sri Madhavaya, Om Sri Narayanaya, wash hand. Amritopastaranamasi, Amrita Pidhanamasi, Bhurbhaswa Krishnaya, Govindaya, Namo Namam, sip. Sri Narayanaya, Krishnaya, Om Sri Govindaya, wash hand. Amritopastaranamasi, Amrita Pidhanamasi, Hasta Prakshalanam Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha. Yeah, let me just take this one first. Right, boy, you go hold this here. Come. Give all of them one flowers. Knock that 3 times. एक बार बोलो श्री वृंदावन कृष्णचंद भगवान की जय, श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. My dear friends, could we all please stand as we offer prayer on behalf of the soul. Bhagavad Gita reminds us that once we take birth in this world, we must die. It is a very sad occasion, it is a very unfortunate duty that has to be performed. But this is one of the realities of our life. एक दिन हमें भी जाना है. All of us have to pass through this process. There is no escape. Once we get into this world, this is the only way of exit. What we do with our life from birth to death determines the next direction of life. Let us all put hands together as we offer prayer that Bhagwan today, as we deliver this soul, this Atma, in your divine name, we pray, God, that you bless her soul, guide and protect. All come line up here straight. Om Sri Apavitra Pavitra Sarvashtanga Topiva Yashmareti Punrikangshe Sabhyantara Suchi Namaha. Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadguru Narayanaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namam Yang Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutastan Vanta Devyasta Vede Vede Sangha Parakramopanishade Gayanti Yam Samagha Hari Om Dhyana Vashtita Tadgate Namanusa Pashanti Yam Yogino Yasyang Tang Navedo Sura Suragana Devaya Tashmai Namo Namam Om Yang Brahma Vedanta Vido Vadanti Param Pradhanam Purushanta Thanye Ki Vishwadgate Karana Ishwaraya Tashmai Namo Vigna Vinashanayam. We join all together. Hari Om Shantakaran Bhujaga Shayanam Padmanabham Sureshayam Vishwadharan Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnan Shubhanganam Lakshmi Kantang Kamalanainam Yogi Virdhyana Gamyam Bande Vishnu Bhaubhai Haranam Sarvaloke Kanathanam Sarvaloke Kanathanam. We join in a short bhajan. Jaya Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. O Jaya Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. O jab charo taraf andhiyara ho आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो और कोई न खेवन वाला हो फिर तो ही पार करो. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. ओ जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. जय 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 कृष्ण हरे. ओम श्री विष्णुर्विष्णुर्विष्णुर अज श्री ब्रह्मणु द्वितीय प्रार्थ श्री श्वेतवार कल्पे वैवश मंत्रे अष्टविंशतमे कलयुगे कलिपतम चरणे चंदा देशे रीमानगर तथथरियो मुखग्रामे वर्चन ब्रह्मवर्चे के देशे पुण्यक्षेत्रे वैवत्वातरे वर्तमाने यथा नाम. ओम अनाधिनो धने देवा शंखचक्रगार संवत्सरे अमुखने अमुख मासे मुख पक्षे. ओम नमो श्री अंत्येष्टि कर्म अहम करिष्ये नमः. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Put all your flowers. Please take your seats. Thank you very much. Please sit down. All right. All over, just touch hands. Watch. Take your index finger and put a ticker by the ears under the chin and just on the cloth by the hands. Come from here. Yeah. Just a nice big one. The forehead first. put it. Yeah. Right, and by the two S's, by under the chin. Om Namo Brahmane Nama Go Brahmane Taicha Jagritai Krishnaya Mritak Shavang Shamang Nimit Nama Tatsat Harihi Om by the two hands. Om Sri. No, write it, just put it on the cloth. You don't have to write. Okay. Om. Alright, here what to do. Circle 5 times slowly and then continue pumping right around. Om Sri. And continue spraying, walk down. Follow him. Touch hands. Om Gandham Maya Deyate Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Namo Brahmane Nama Go Brahmane Taicha Jagditaya Krishna. Yeah, one time Mala. Do it 5 times, and I won. Do bouncy box. Om Gandham Maya Deti Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Anadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshapundari Kangsham Preta Moksha Pradobhava Krishna Krishna Kripalo Tangatirna Gatirbhava Sansarang Prasiddha Purushottamam Om He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava Govinda Garadhuja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava. You give the 5 of them, Mala. Yadupate, Sitapate, Sripate, Vaikuntari Pate, Charachar Pate, Lakshmi Pate, Pahimam, Sarva Mangala Mangalye, Shive Sarvarta Sadhike, Sharanye Trambike, Gauri Narayane Namastate. Last one. Namo Paramatmane Namah Sri Krishnaye Govindaye Namo Namam He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Govindaye Namo Namam Harihi Om. Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame. Put it down here. Sahasranama Tatulyam Om Pushpamala Mayadhyati Upatishtam Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Preta Nivartanam Asadgati Vinasha. Next one. Sarva Mangal Bhavatu. Holy thread. Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha. Take Mala. Hold the thread, eh? Om Pushpamala Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Anadhinodhane Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara. Hold the thread. Akshay Pundari Kangsham Preta Moksha Prava Krishna Krishna Kripalo Tangatir Nagatir Bhava Sansaragna Prasiddha Purushottamam. Hold the thread. Namo Paramatmane Namah Sri Krishnaya. That's it. Right, I could take a 5, right? Take just surround, just read. एक बार बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. Right, we'll take the arti now. Just do arti here and walk right around. Touch hands. Om Sri Yamdware Mahaghore Deepadane Maya Haste Maya Dete. Om Deepadanam Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha. Continue doing arti. Yani Kani Cha Papani Jan. Just be careful with the light. Yani Kani Cha Papani Jan Mantara Kritani Cha Tanatana Manashwanti. Pradikshana Pade Pade. He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava. Govinda Garadhuja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava. He Krishna Kamalapate Yurupate. Sitapate Sripate Vaikuntari Pate Charachar Pate. Lakshmi Pate Pahimam. Namo Paramatmane Namah Sri Krishnaye Govindaye Namo Namam. He Krishna Kamalapate Yadupate Sitapate Sripate Vaikuntari Pate Charachar Pate Lakshmi Pate Pahimam. Last time. Narayanaye Govindaye Paramatmane Namo Namam. He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava. Govinda Garadhuja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava. He Krishna Kamalapate Yurupate. Continue walking and touch by the feet. All of you. Sarva Mangal Bhavatu Govindaye Namo Namam. Tatsat. You could all be. Right, we could sit down for a few minutes. एक बार बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. My dear friends, Death and dying is one of the mysteries of life. This human existence that we are in, we are charged with the responsibility of guiding our spirit, our soul, our atma, whatever you call it, it means the same thing. That energy, we are charged with that responsibility to take that energy in a particular direction, and that direction is towards God. But what happens when we get into this world? We become so entangled with the niceties of life that we forget our primary purpose in life, and that is to take our soul to merge with God. But at the final analysis, my dear friends, nothing in this world is ours. Think about it. Mother here is not carrying the house, the land, the children, the car, the money, nothing. Nothing in this world is ours. That is a lesson, my dear friends. Mother, I have known her for a very, very long time, and since I came to know this family, she was always a hard-working, dedicated, devoted individual. Somebody that I tremendously admired. Working hard. I mean, you know, her lifestyle should be emulated because she worked hard and she prayed hard. When I was attached to the Brazil temple, she was there very, 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 very often. All the time, all the important functions are there. She was head and head. Always willing to do something in the temple. And this is something that is worthy of emulation because it shows a balance of life. You work hard, but you also pray hard. And that this is one of the qualities that we need to really follow. Life is too short, my dear friends. I mean, we holding grudges and vexing and quarreling and fighting and cheating and robbing. It is nothing. It is nothing. Nothing in this world is, not even this body, because when we're done with it, you either dig a hole and bury it or burn it. What remains is the soul, the atma, and that soul is what we need to look after and take care and develop. But poor soul, most times we ignore the soul completely. We are so obsessed with satisfying the physical needs that we neglect the spiritual needs. But we are in fact the spiritual being, not the physical being. The physical being is like a log of wood. Nothing permanent. The Bhagavad Gita says that the soul is eternal and everlasting. Even though the body dies and decays and disintegrates, that soul remains permanent. And our duty, our responsibility, our purpose in life, my dear friends, is to look after the soul. But how can you look after the soul if the soul is invisible? Invisible means you cannot see it, water cannot wet it, wind cannot dry it, fire cannot burn it, weapon cannot destroy it. How do you take care of your soul? Just like you eat food for the physical sustenance, prayer is for your spiritual sustenance. Then what is prayer? What is prayer, my dear friends? How to pray? Every civilization, every grouping from the beginning of time have claimed ownership of God, claiming that my God is God and your God is Boo. It's very confusing. In Hinduism, it is described, Siya Rama Mai Saba Jagajani Karahu Pranama Jodi Jugupan, that God is the creation, God is the creator, and God is the created. That covers the entire spectrum. There's nothing left out. Meaning that God is everything and everywhere. This is why it says that God is here, there, and everywhere. Everything in the creation, my dear friends, have a spiritual component. And recognizing this, we understand our link, our duty, our connection with God. This, my dear friends, simple as I can put it, is your prime responsibility of this existence. Because everything else that you perceive to bring you happiness there's no happiness, there's an emptiness. You know, whatever you pin your mind that would bring you happiness, if you do a proper analysis, you'd realize that it is a momentary pleasure, and momentary pleasure is different from true happiness. The secret of Hinduism is total and unconditional surrender to God. When you practice that principle of total and unconditional surrender to God, it brings a joy, it brings a peace, inner peace, it brings a happiness, and it brings joy to your life. My dear friends, we are living in a time now, we are living in a world now where we need to be very conscious of our spiritual responsibility. Your life is your responsibility. Your life is your duty, to manage and govern your life, to direct your life, to take your life and serve the purpose for which this life is existing. Because you as a human being, you are the highest in God's creation. You did not reach there by guess. You have worked your way very hard to reach that level. Do not waste that life, my dear friends. Understand your purpose in life. Understand your functions and duties and responsibilities of conducting and managing your life to achieve your spiritual objectives. My dear friends, Miss Lutchmin, as all of us fondly call her, showed us how to struggle for the years bringing up children, working the land, going in the market, selling. All that struggle, my dear friends, working in the forestry section, all those struggles, my dear friends, is a living example that even though you are struggling to achieve your objectives, you do not lose focus on your primary purpose of your duty and responsibility as a human being to develop. Just as you sustain and maintain this physical body, sustain and maintain your spiritual body. Today, my dear friends, I read a few lines from Bhagavad Gita, which describes to us the soul. Chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, verse 20 tells us, Najayati mutava kadachitan bhava ajo bhava ajo nityam shishunang purane nahanyate hanyamane sharire. That the soul does not born when we are born, nor does it end when we die. And not only Hinduism, my dear friends, every civilization from the beginning of time recognized the permanent nature of the soul. That soul is unborn, eternal, everlasting, and ancient. Even though the body dies, the soul does not die. And it is that soul that we have our responsibility to uplift by doing the right things spiritually. Harihi Om Vasani Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navani Grihati Naro Purana Tata Sharirani Vihaya Jirnani Anyani Sanyani Navani Dehi. Just as we change worn out clothing, taking on others that are new, that soul, casting off worn out bodies, enters into others that are new according to karma. Karma means that the things that we do in this part of the journey of life determines what we are reborn as, reincarnated in our next janam. This is why, my dear friends, I said earlier that we have a responsibility, a duty to manage and to govern and to take care of our spiritual needs. Just like we eat food to sustain and maintain the body, prayer is to maintain the soul. Harihi Om Nainang Chijangdi Shahasrani Nainang Dahti Pavakana Chainang Kladyantya Punashoshatu Maruta. That soul is ancient and everlasting. The body will die and decay, that soul does not die. That soul is impervious, incapable of being cut or burnt by fire or dissolved by water, is undriable by air. The soul is all-pervading, eternal and everlasting. Harihi Om Namo Brahmane Nama Go Brahmanitaya Cha Om Jatya Sirdharo Mitruduram Janma Mritasya Tasya Maritang Tasya Chotung Morhasi. Verse 27 of chapter 2 says that once we are born in this world, we must die. That is scary. Nobody listening to me can picture themselves lying in a coffin. Nobody can come to that realization that ek din hame bhi jana hai. But the reality, my dear friends, is that we all, everybody, have to go through that process. What is the circumstance? What is this situation? Time will tell. But we all have to lie in a coffin one day. And that is a reminder to us, my dear friends. That is a reminder for us to rethink the direction of our life. Analyze yourself and see that what you are doing, how you are governing, how you are managing your life, is it in accordance with the scriptural dictates of how to conduct your life, how to manage your life, what to do with life. And this is the problem. People don't know what to do. They figure, well, my dear friends, once we are born in this world, we will die, and once we die, we will be reborn. That is something that is inevitable, and therefore, crying and grieving and lamenting does not change the position. And with the children, a lot of sad faces around. But Bhagavad Gita reminds us that crying does not help, will not help, and cannot help. What helps, you see, prayers, when your loved one dies, you pray. Pray for your inner strength to cushion the pain and the agony and the grief of our loved ones. Because, in closing, I will tell you something. You all have lost one thing, mother. Mother has lost 100 times more than your loss. She has lost the body that she cherished all her life, the house, the children, everything that she has accumulated in her, 94 years? 88 years. Everything that she has accumulated in 88 years of hard work, she has lost. So her loss is greater, far greater than your loss. But the good book tells us that when your loved one dies, pray, and it helps to alleviate the agony and the pain of a loved one. When you pray, you strengthen your own position, and you strengthen the position of the departed, whose loss is far greater than your loss. And the Bhagavad Gita reminds us that pray instead of crying and grieving. Because when you cry, that soul is also witnessing what is going on, and that would weaken the position of the soul. But if you sing and pray and chant and ask God's blessings of the soul, it will elevate that soul and elevate your own mental state. So, my dear friends, when a loved one dies, it is important. Harihi Om Namo Brahmane Nama Go Brahmanitaya Cha Jagditaya Krishnaye Govindaye Namo Namam. Ek baar bolo Sri Vrindavan Krishna Chand Bhagwan Ki Jai. We have with us Pandit Hiraman, and I would ask him to make his contribution, whether in song or whether in prayers. Thank you.
You know, one bhajan says, Muti band se aaya jag mein, haath pasare jayega, fir piche pachitayega, naam Hari ka japale bande. Every child that comes into this world come with a fist closed. Everybody knows that. But when we are going, what happens? Hata pasare jayega, the hands is open. So between the fist closed when we come and the hands that are open when we are going, as Pandit says, it is our responsibility. Nobody else. It's ours. So the books, the bhajan tells us, आए भी अकेला जाए भी अकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला. Our responsibility. The palaces that we crave for, we acquire. Nothing is wrong with that. But remember that काहे को तू आया जग में क्या तुझको करना नेकी कर्म कर ले दुनिया से डरना पाप की अगन में खुद को काहे को धकेला दो दिन की जिंदगी है दो दिन का मेला. Be careful that while we are acquiring all these wealth and palaces and everything, that we don't create sins, because we have come from somewhere. काहे को तू आया जग में? Where have we come from? What? क्या तुझको करना? What are we doing here? Where we are going from here? Three important questions. Where we came from, what we doing here, and where we are going from here. That's what we have to ask ourselves. So be careful how we live. As Panditji rightly says, be careful how we live. Do that which is right. You know why? The next verse tells, Hari ki sharan tu ho ja, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले ना फिरे, जीवन को पाले. It says, report to the shelter of God. How would you report to the shelter of God? सब जगत को राममय देखना. Bhagwan Ram is telling on to Shabari to see me and each and every one in this world. Then you will meaningfully report to the shelter of God. Then you will live according to the tenets of peace, righteousness, love, truthfulness, and ahimsa. These are the qualities that we are supposed to possess. And in the last verse it tells you that sabke rehte hue main hu akela. That all that we think was close and is ours and this and that and oh my this and I am that and this and that. Main hu akela. I will remain alone. Nothing else goes with me. Everything will stay behind. And I will be still all alone. Boliye Siyavar Ramachandra ki jai. But I want to say one prayer on behalf of you. As she was Pandit, a member of the temple, I myself also together with Pandit. I must give Pandit his views also. But he taught me a lot about Ramcharitramanas, you know, while in the temple. So I give my humble pranam to Panditji also. And he taught me a lot of things too. So I will utter one prayer. Om Hari Om. Om Anadini Dhano Devah Shanka Chakra Gadadara Akshay Pundari Kangsha Prita Moksha Prado. Om Hari Om Namo Narayanaya Paramatmane Namah. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Panditji. My dear friends, this is the reality of our existence. And today, this death should be a wake-up call to us all, that prepare ourselves. You know, somewhere out there is already a tree, a log, a board to build your coffin. Isn't that scary? Isn't that frightening? Isn't that a wake-up call? That there is already material there for your coffin or to build your chitta for the cremation. Time is going, my dear friends. The clock is ticking. And this today is a wake-up call to us all to rethink the direction, analyze the direction of your life, and correct where correction needs to be made. At this time, I'll ask the children to come and pay their respects by offering flowers and arati. Children. All right, we're gonna do that afterwards. Take flowers here. Come, boy. Boy, hand flowers here. No, come here. Look at her flowers. Namarutastan Vanta Divyasta Vede Sangam Parakramopanishadai. All right, take it. Right, you come wrong so. Touch by the feet. Next one. Come so. Touch by the feet. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Take perfume. Three things. Flowers, perfume, arti. Om Sri Govindaya Krishnaya Narayanaya Namo Namo Tatsat Harihi Om Paramatmane Namaha. You're getting a bhajan by the time now. Come wrong so. Anybody else?
खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा खूब मौज कर देख तमाशा खेल
नेको खेल करनी है सो कर ले रे बंदे
करनी है सो
Here, the perfume here.
कर ले रे बंदे फिर नहीं आना है एक दिन हमें भी जाना है एक दिन हमें भी जाना है
She don't put flowers already, she put mala. Yeah.
चला जा सारा इस जग चला जाते हैं सारा इस
कौन ठिकाना है एक दिन. Yeah, well, everybody, all who wish, just take flowers, perfume and arti. It have camphor in the terrier boy. It have camphor there when it arti. Right, go ahead. Flowers, perfume, arti. Three things. Come wrong so. Next. Yeah.
बांध की गठरिया ओ बांध की गठरिया धन बांध की गठरिया कोई नाल जय है धन बांध की गठरिया जब यमराज
पलंग पर बैठे जब यमराज पलंग पर बैठे
उलट गए दोनों नयन पतरिया
उलट गए दोनों नयन पतरिया कोई नाले जाने धन
What do you લાઈટ રહી છે मारे ही सोता प्राण निकाले मारे ही सोता प्राण निकाले प्राण लोके
Anybody wish to come pay their respects? You could do so now. Everybody, anybody. ठहरिया को ठहरिया कोई ना ले जाए है धन बांध के गठरिया
कोई ना ले जाए है धन बांध की गठरिया वो कोई ना ले जाए है धन बांध की
I'm okay. Thank you. Yeah, same here.
चार प्रहर मिलकाथ उठावे हो
चार प्रहर मिलिकात उठावे फूक दे जैसे बन के लकड़िया फूक दिए जैसे बन के लकड़िया कोई ना ले जाए है धन बांध के गठरिया
कोई ना ले जाए धन बांध की गठरिया वो कोई ना ले जाए धन बांध की गठरिया कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधु कहत कबीर सुनो भाई छूट गए सब महल उतरिया छूट गए सब महल उतरिया कोई ना ले जाए धन बांध की गठरिया कोई ना ले जाए धन बांध की गठरिया
का सूरज चमका दे भगवान अंधेरे में है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे आ राह दिखा भगवन राह दिखा दे भटक रहे
हम राह दिखा दे
भगवन राह दिखा दे कदम कदम पर किरण बिछा दे भगवन किरण बिछा दे अखियन को प्रभु करा दे इन अखियन को प्रभु करा दे ज्योति से पहचान ज्योति से पहचान आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान
ज्ञान का सूरज दे भगवान हम ज्ञान का सूरज का दे भगवान हम तो है संतान तिहारी
प्रभु संतान तिहारे
हम तो है संतान तिहारी प्रभु संतान तिहारी
तेरी दया पर हम अधिकारी प्रभु है हम अधिकारी
तेरी
दया पर हम अधिकारी, प्रभु है हम अधिकारी। दुनिया हो सुखी हमारी, दुनिया हो सुखी हमारी, ऐसा दे वरदान, ऐसा दे वरदान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान,
ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान।
You have enough can for that? Okay, right, good. You arrange with anybody to do the water?
Yes, yes, yes. My daughter-in-law. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
You see, it would be like I find the foot passing real
No, no, that'll be all right. What you could do is push it a little more.
You wanna see?
Yeah. No harm. Push it more inside. Right. Shiv, anybody prepared to say a few words on behalf of the family? A eulogy kind of life history? We'll find out now if they had made any, if anybody make out any little
Hare Krishna
Okay.
Hare Shri Krishna Hare
दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय जय जय।
जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो,
आशा का दूर किनारा हो,
जब चारों
चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो,
और कोई
न खेवन वाला हो, फिर तो ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे,
विष को भी अमृत कर दे,
तू चाहे
हे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे।
पूर्ण कर दे
सबकी आशा पूर्ण कर दे, सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 ओ जय कृष्ण हरे श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे, जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
तेरा दर्शन को मैं तरस रहा, तेरा नाम की माला जपत रहा। भव सागर से मोरी नैया, भव सागर से मोरी नैया। क्षण में
गोवर्धन गिरधारी
राधा मोहन राधा
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन
मंगल कुंज बिहारी मंगल कुंज बिहारी जय हरे कृष्ण गोवर्धन जय हरे कृष्ण गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा मोहन
सीताराम मौली
राधा मोहन राधा जीवन मंगल कुंज बिहारी मंगल कुंज बिहारी गोपाल राधे कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल गोपाल राधे
सीताराम।
कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद
सीताराम how are you going
Good, good.
गोविंद
Nice to see
गोविंद गोपाल राधे कृष्ण
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे कृष्ण
yeah go ahead out it
गोपाल राधे कृष्ण
that will be get hot put some water in it
गोपाल राधे कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल गोपाल राधे कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल गोपाल राधे कृष्ण
good idea
Long time.
yeah still around yeah
राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare you gotta get a garbage bag to put the flowers okay in the hearse okay the matches the
हरे कृष्ण 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 केशवा
Anybody
कृष्ण
prepared any speech, but
केशवा
if anything, I would
कृष्ण
say
केशवा
all right okay no problem grandson right grandson
राघव राम राघव राघव रक्षका
Sriram how are you going
कृष्ण केशवा कृष्ण केशवा कृष्ण केशवा
But they don't have a mic.
माधवा
They just had to talk loud.
yeah
Like you.
राम राघव राम राघव रक्षका राम
okay Sitaram Sitaram idea Yeah.
Krishna
Sitaram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
don't put too much boy just one piece at a when it almost
Rama Rama Hare
Sitaram Sitaram
Hare
thank you
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Jai Madhava Rama Raghava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Krishna Keshava Jai Madhava
We don't have to do our thing,
no you're done already you done your part it's just that when we go in, by the hearse when the body get up all you got to be there Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Put the flowers. You're going back with the flowers. Okay, all right. Put it. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. My dear friends, at this time, I call on a member of the family, a grandson, to say a few words. Dr. Shiva.
Good morning, everyone.
Sitaram.
Sitaram. I'm not sure if everyone can hear, but I'll try and speak loudly like Pandit Vishnu. So I did not have a speech prepared, and I didn't intend on saying anything this morning. But my wife insisted, and she's sitting here somewhere, so I have no choice. I thought this morning about what I would say if I had to say something about my grandmother. And I thought about the things that I learned from her that shaped my life and influenced who I became. And one of the first lessons I learned from her was hard work. She was somebody that worked every day as a farmer, a gardener, working in the fields. And I would spend a lot of time with her, just keeping her company, observing what she's doing, helping. And although I was younger and fitter, the one thing I realized is that she had a lot more stamina. And that was because her body was conditioned for that kind of work. She spent her entire life doing that. That was her livelihood. And she enjoyed what she did. She taught me that hard work pays off. You reap the rewards at the end. She sacrificed a lot. She was dedicated. And those are some of the things that I picked up by just being with her. The second lesson I learned from her was that honesty. That generation lived a very simple life. They appreciated the little that they had, and they always seemed happy. I think sometimes along the way we tend to lose sight of those things. And I appreciated that. The last couple of years had been very difficult for her. She wasn't able to do the things that she was able to do all those years. And I was sad to see her that way. She couldn't go into the garden. She couldn't go to the market. But now that that time has passed, although we may feel sad now, I know that she's in a better place, and we should not be sad. I should not be sad. Now she's enjoying life once again. So I thank you all for coming. And I'll hand you back to Pandit Vishnu. I'm not sure if anybody else wants to say anything. Yeah?
Thank you very much, Dr. Shiva. Just giving a very brief memorial is with his grandmother. And we should cherish these little relationships because it means a lot how nice mother would feel that, okay, my grandson, even though he's a medical doctor, he come there and at least observing what I'm doing and helping where he can help. Thank you. My dear friends, at this time, as we are about to proceed to our second step of this journey, I'd ask that we all please stand in offering the final pratna. Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanu Ramardanam. 5 order. Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadguru Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Guru Govindaya Namo Namam Tatsat Harihi Om Paramatmane Namah Sri Narayanaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namam He Ramam Purushottamam Narhare Narayanam Keshava Govinda Garadhaja Gunanidhe Damodara Madhava. Lift together. Om Namo Bhagavat. Take this and this by the hearse. Om Jai Krishna Hare Sri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur. Bring that. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो ओ जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. Walk on the cloth, it don't matter. Walk on the cloth, that's okay. Same north south. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Mritaksani Shavang Nimit. Boy, come. Stand up here. You control this corner, right? All of shift places. Drink water. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretinivartanam. Mritaksani 3 times. Namos. No. Just walk. 3 times. Om Sri Mritakshani Shavang Nimit Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om. Arti. Om Krishnaya Govindaya Vasudevaya Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Guru Govindaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya. Put it down on the ground here. Put it wrong. 5 times. Sri Panchatattva Shanti Dvar Pindadanam Pindo Parimaya Dete. In front of the hearse. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretinivartanam. Pindadanam Dwar Pinda Pindo Parimaya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Krishnaya Govindaya Vasudevaya Om Namo. Bend your hand a little bit. Om Namo Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha. Alright. Lift, wrap the cloth. Yeah. Alright, lift together. Lift together.
Foot inside, eh?
Foot first.
Push one. Who going with me? Hold it.
ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर हो परमानंद का ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved. ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर हो परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन अब चल कर ले मिलन Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण हे आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप के तू सारा जीवन हो देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे हो देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से
ओम अनाधिनोधने देवा शंखचक्र गदाधरा अक्षपुनरीकांक्षम प्रेत मोक्ष प्रभव आरती ओम श्रीयम द्वारे महाघोरे दीपदाने में आहस्ते स्लोली 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 ओम कृष्णाय गोविंदाय वासुदेवाय नंद गोप कुमाराय Om Krishna Krishna Kripalotam Gatirna Gatir Bhavasans. Put it down there, 5 drops of water. Om Panchatattva Shanti Agni Shanti Akash Shanti Vayu Shanti Prithvi Shanti Agni Shanti Panchatattva Shanti Namo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Alright, holy lota. Take up the pinda from here and put it on this side. Om Pindadanam Pindo Purimaya Dete. Take up pinda. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Preta Nivartana Sadgati Vinashartham Pindadanam Pindo Parimayadete Uputishtam Kaka Pindam Mayadete Om Sri Tilanjali Mayadete Ram Nam Satya Hai Yahi Sabke Gatya Hai. Alright, you hold this corner. Hey, Sitaram, what happened? Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Water. Oh, yeah. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretivartana Sadgati Vinashatam. Om Namo Sri Mritaksane Shavang Nimit Maya Dete Topatishtam Namaha. Arti. Om Sri. Slowly, light it. Om Sri Yamdware Mahaghore Haste Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Hari Om. Namo Deva Sankachakra Gadadhara Kshapanari Kangsham Agni Devataye Nama. Panchatattva Shanti, Agni Shanti, Akash Shanti, Vayu Shanti, Prithvi Shanti, Om Dhyau Shanti, Rantadikshagam Shanti, Sarvagam Shanti, Namo Namah. Alright, take the pinda in that side and break it in 4, throw it on the out. No, stay right there. Crack it in half again, throw outside, behind you, here. Take this one, put it there. Take up in there. Om Surya Chakshur Gakshakshur Var Badhang Cha Gachu Prativicha Dharmanang Apo Vagakshu Yati Trate Hitang Aushidhishu. Om Namo Sri Pindadanam wait. Pindadanam Pindopari Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Hari Om Namo Krishnaya Govindaya Vasudevaya Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Vishwanto Bhuta Namam Nimit Rudang Devtawa Eshang Te Pindam Maya Dete Topatishtam Ram Nam Satya Hai Yahi Sabke Gatya Hai. Om Shavang Nimit Britaksnane Shavang Nimit Maya Dete Upatishtam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Arti. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya. Then I could bonihan. Right. Om Yamdware Mahaghore Dipadane Maya Haste Maya Dete Upatishtam Krishnaya Govindaya Vasudevaya Nanda Kumaraya Guru Govindaya. Om Panchatattva Shanti. Om Surya Chakshur Gakshashur Bhata Madhyang Cha Gakshu Pradivija Dharmanang Apo Va Gakshu Tatra Tatra Te Hitang Aushidhishu Pratishtam Shirere. Om Panchatattva Shanti Namaha. The same procedure. Take this one, break it in 4. Outside the box. Take the right, put it on the left. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Preta Nivartanam Sadgati Vinashartam Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Vishwanto Bhutanaman Nimit Rudra Devtawa Eshang Te Pindam Maya Dete Ram Nam Satya Hai Yahi Sabke Gatya Hai. I wonder which one it is.
Yeah, that's it. see where the fella go.
All right. Water. Om Mritakshare Shong Nimit. Huh? Okay. Shong Nimit Mayadete Upatishtam Tatsat Arti. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretinimit Adhyamukha Gotrasya Tatsat Om Namo Anadhino Dhane Deva Sanka Chakra Gadadhara Om Surya Chakshuka Shirbadadham Chagakshu Privicha Dharmanang Apo Vagakshu Yati Tat Tehitang Aushadhishtu Putishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Namah Om. Take this one, break it up in 4 again. Om Surya Chakshur Gakshatu Varmadhang Jagakshu Prativita Dharmanam, right to the left, right to the left. Om Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretinivarjanam Sadgit Vinartham Tatsatamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Shauhasya Sadhak Nimit Pretevtava ये शक्ति पिंडम मया देते राम नाम सत्य है यही सबके गत्य है ओम ओम foot here. Wait, straighten the right, put down. Right, you have a garbage bag. Oh. But one person hold and all take up all the flour, leave the pin there. Boy, take the perfume, open it out and put around the chest area. Yeah, take oh. Huh? Untie it, unscrew it on the chest area. Just leave the pin there alone, eh? Chef, just take up them flowers, man, please. Om Namo Krishna Krishna Kripalotam Gatirna Gatirabhava Sansara Prasiddha Purushuram Tatsat Om Tatsat Om Tatsat Pret Atma Shanti Om Tatsat. Go ahead. Pret Atma Shanti Namaha. Don't cover the face, just around the chest and yeah. Chest belly area. On the body, not on the side, on the center. Oh, just put that across there for the time being. More on the chest area, eh? Don't cover the face, eh? Jayon already correcting. More in the chest area, boy. Right. Om Prehi Prehi Patibhi Purnayona Te Purva Pitre Om Marajano Swadha Mandante Yamang Pashyasi Varunasya Devang Om Yamoto Gatung Pratamo Vivedanosha Gyorya tira par bharta u yatratna. Om anadhino dhane deva sankachakra gadadhara. Om surya kachur gacha vatma jang dhvang prithvi dharcha dharmanang. Apo va gaksha yati tatra tetang hi aushadhishu patishtam namo sharire. Yeah. Om. Sorry. Put that on the mouth. Put the camphor first. Right. And put the tulsi leaf on top.
Yeah, they go, right?
Right. Two eyes. Take your time, though. Just do lost it. Right eye, left eye. Right. Right nostril, left nostril. Left nostril.
No, one follow.
All right. Put one on the left nostril and one on the camphor. All right, good. That's it?
Inside it.
It is? Om Sru Ekebhyo Patate. All right. Have a whole pot, a wad.
Okay.
All right, leave the cloth on the ground. Just pick up together and watch back and pick up together. Om Dhau Shanti Rantarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Apo Shanti Oshadhe Shanti Banaspate Shanti Brahm Shanti Sargam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Shama Shanti Ridhi Shubh Shanti Kalyana Mangal Bhavatu Tatsat Harihi Om Krishnaya Govindaye Vasudevaya Nanda Gopakumaraye Guru Govindaye Namo Namam Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretanivartana Sadgati Vinashartam Namo Narayanaye Krishnaya Govindaye Namaha. Om Kritva Sudushkritam Karma Jatara Vatajanata Mrityu Kala Vashang Praptang Nara Panchatugapitam. Alright. Yeah, or come and touch behind him. Go behind him. The- Sane. Om Namo Sri Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Pretanivartana Sadgati Vinashad Tatsat Harihi Om Om Karb Agni Prohim Me Dharang Yam Ragyo Gakshaturi Pravaha Om little bit, Om Lobhaye Swaha Om Tvache Swaha Om Lohitaya Swaha Om Medebhyo Swaha Om Mansabhyo Swaha Om Snayubhyo Swaha Om Astibhyo Swaha Om Majabhyo Swaha Om Retase Swaha Om Payave Swaha Om Ayasaya Swaha Om Prayasaya Swaha Om Sansaya Swaha Om Vyasaya Swaha Om Udasaya Swaha Om Suche Swaha Om Sochate Swaha Om Sochamanaye Swaha Om Shokaya Swaha Om Tapyase Swaha tapyate swaha, Om tapyamanaya swaha, Om taptaya swaha, Om dharmaya swaha, Om nishkritve swaha, Om prayasve swaha, Om bheshajaya swaha, Om yamaya swaha, Om antakaya swaha. Bigger ones now, eh? Om mrityave namah swaha, Om brahmane swaha, Om brahmatyaya swaha, Om vishwebhyo devebhyo swaha. Last one. Om dhava prithvyang bhyo namah swaha. Water. Om adhyamukha gotrasya mukha pratishta. Namo Sri Pretavahaya Nama Preta Sankhaya Nama Om Pretapaya Nama Preti Bhumipaya Nama Om Pretaharta Namah Swaha. Alright, take those 5 sticks. What's the person in front of you? The hot oil fallen from that? Om Om Kritva Sudushkritam Karmam Janata Vyapya Janata Ma Mrityu Kalavashang Prapta Naram Pajatakaram. Om. Sprinkle some camphor. Okay, who lights? Start walking. Right, you get, boy, keep walking. You light. Yeah, lighten. Om Dharma Dharma Samayuktam Lobha Moha Samavritam Dehayang Sarvagatrani Divyani Lokana Sagakshatu. Walk. All who light, get a bumper with him. Keep a bumper with him. Right, and keep walking. Watch the person in front of you, eh? You can't walk too fast, boy. Om Uccha Vanchaswa Prithavimani Badhatha Saputaya Nasato Bhava Om Supancha Namata Putrayatha Sichabhyo Nang Bhumar Nahi Om Namaha Om Priti Chine Mamaha Nishva Parnemi Dudang Pratircha Ugraba Vachamasya. Right. Overtake him. Light anywhere through the hole there, or you could light it in the box. Just stick it through right there. Alright, you have the water. Alright, take that bottle of water and the kush grass. Right, let me come. All go on the side. There we go, so. Sorry, no pass. We have to dig this here. How do you get through here, don't worry. Boy, plant this kush grass there. Take the dirt and kind of. All right, take out all the ring and loose out the knot. You, take out the ring, loose out the knot, put it on the ground here. Om Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya To Yang Jaliste Maya Dete Upatishtam, offer the water. Watch, I want you facing south. Alright, watch my hand. Put your two hands, touch, just touch. Right? Offer slowly. Om Adhyamukha, or the touch hands, huh? Come on this side. Adhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Eshang Tilang Toyanjaliste Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsato Pushtam Om Narayan Sursreshti Lakshmi Kanti Janardam Unena Tarpane Nartham Preta Moksha Pradobhava Om Sri Tarpanam Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Tilanjali Maya Dete Upatishtam Amukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Esha Tilang Toyanjaliste Maya Dete Upatishtam Tatsat Harihi Om Namaha. Alright, everybody touch the ground. Say Mother Earth, pray that wherever they take her full name, that to bless, come. Om Krishna Vasudeva Kumara, touch for it 3 times. Alright, you put that in, there's a garbage bin somewhere there. With the bag of flowers, empty it out, and it have 2 flags on the purse. You could go.
ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन परमानंद का अनुभव कर हो Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. the sound that